Hey y'all, we're starting out our video in the hammock my father-in-law built. Nice little Hawaiian look. So we're in the hammock today, but I got Cameron with me. Say hey, Kiki. Hey. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day today. Just came out here to just get on here and talk a little bit with you guys. So really, I just want to get out here and say, sorry. I just want to get on here and say, y'all, never give up. Never give up, because you just never know when your time is going to come. So you've been putting in all that work. You've been up all night long, day after day, night after night, trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, And once you figured it out, you just got to go for it. You just got to go for whatever you want to do in life. Because the thing is, I went basically my whole life without really knowing. Well, I want to say my whole life, but I went pretty much 80% of my life not knowing what I really wanted to do. And I think it didn't really start clicking for me until I want to say a couple years ago or something like that. Not even really a couple years ago. It really ain't started clicking for me until just recently, actually. It's a lot of things that I said I wanted to do that I have had interest in, but I think I haven't made the time for, because it's really not what I really want to do. And I think that's just God's way of saying, Nadia, you're just not ready for that yet. Keep going and doing what you're doing, and you'll end up figuring it out eventually. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm going about my day. I'm doing what I'm doing. And next thing you know, I'm getting this thought in my head. And I'm like, you know what? I should start doing content creation. I really should start. Now, I've been thinking about doing this for a few years now. But of course, I'm in my mind about it. I'm like, you know what? Well, I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'm nervous. I'm scared to be on camera. And I just don't know if that's what I want to do yet, And, we all want to do it for different reasons. But it's really the main reason we all want to, set a future up for our kids. Make sure our kids are good. And if you don't have no kids, just set a future up for yourself, regardless of if you have kids or not. So I think for me and my family, it's just it's about that time. It's about that time I stop playing around and really get down and focus on what it is that I want to do. And then one day he just woke me up. I was already awake, but he just really woke me up and said, Nadia, I think this is what you need to do with your life. I think you need to start making videos, content creation, start showing the world, how you are, how dope your personality is, and how good of a person that you are. And I think that's just what you should start doing. And you'll start seeing success in that once you stay at it. So I think that's basically what I'm just going to be doing from now on. Now, I've done it in the past. I've tried to do it in the past, but I wasn't comfortable enough doing it. Because I don't know, I could have been my insecurities, or I just wasn't feeling it that day, or and it could have really been anything. But it's really about just hopping on camera and just recording. Just hit that record button. That's really all you have to do. Hit that record button, start making that content. I think what it was that we did in the beginning is that we put a lot of thought into our content, of course, but we were doing what other big creators were doing. And it's you can't really do what other big creators, or what big creators are doing, because I can't say other because I'm not big, but we can't do what the big creators are doing because we don't have that foundation yet, and we don't have that set support for us. So, hey, Rayla, don't play in the dirt. We don't have that set support for us to just make those type of videos, and then we could put them out and then we'll get a lot of views. or, you know, we'll get a lot of people that's watching us and seeing us and supporting us. You know, we have to start from ground one. So I think that's what I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube. And I've looked at those big supporters, you know, like the Prince family. I watch them a lot. They're really good. I started out watching the Panton Squad. They're a really good family as well. Beam Squad. I've looked at all those, and I looked at what they did at first and what was working for them. You know, everybody has their thing of what's going to work for them or not. So I've done a lot of research, and I want to try to get in touch with a lot of small creators like myself, and I feel like we all should just help build each other up, help support each other. What you got, Veve? Veve, say hey. What you found? What is that, Leaf? Girl. But yeah, my other two kids, they're at school right now, so that's why you guys don't see them. I'm about to go and get them in a minute. But really, what I was saying is that, yeah, those big supporters, they have their foundation already. So it's really hard to try and do what they're doing. You really have to just do your own thing. So everybody, Vayla, I cannot concentrate. And that's the thing, like, when you have the kids, like, you got to be able to concentrate on the camera and be able to focus on what you're talking about without the extra. But anyways, yeah, those big content creators, they already have that fan base. So they can just really just post whatever they got going on in their life, because most of you guys already know them. So it's like, okay, let me go ahead and watch these people, because I watch them. They're good content creators. I watch them, and they've gotten so big. So it's really inspiring to see those creators and get inspired by them. And it just makes me want to do better in my life, makes me want to go harder, because they're building, you know, stability for their family, future stability and wealth. They are. And I think YouTube is just the place to be and the place to start when it comes to that. Now, you can start with other social platforms, but I just feel like as far as really reaching that top goal and being up there, I think YouTube is where it's at. So I'm going to try to get on here, you know, more frequently, and just start talking, just start rambling off, because I noticed that's what I like to do now. I just like to start talking and rambling off. Like, when I get comfortable in the camera, which I feel like I'm more comfortable in the camera now than that I have ever been, you know, throughout this journey, because I've been going like this for a few months now, but it has gotten even better just recently. So yes, okay, hold on. So I've gotten more comfortable, more confident, and it feels really good, you guys. It feels really good to hop on camera and just talk. Just talk. Just say what you feel. Just do and say as you feel. And I promise you that all that other stuff gonna come. All that other stuff that you've been waiting on is going to come. And it's just gonna feel really good, because it's like a proud moment for me. Like, this is step one. Step one is getting used to being in the camera and recording yourself and feeling good and being confident. That's literally step one. The rest is gonna come. Everything else is gonna come, y'all. So I don't know. It's a lot, you know.
Ow.
What happened?
You hurt me.
I hurt y'all. I'm so sorry, baby. She's trying to get on the little hammock. But yeah, y'all, I felt inspired today, so I wanted to get on here and, you know, talk my motivation and let y'all know how I'm feeling so far about everything. But, you know, like I said, everything just takes time. We got to keep going day by day. And, you know, by the grace of God, everything will work out. Everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out. I promise. You just got to stay persistent. You just got to stay persistent, consistent, everything in the book. Everything. So I do appreciate y'all for sitting and talking with me. Like I said, this is my diary. YouTube has sort of become my diary, you know, not for like real personal things, but whatever it may be, you know, it doesn't even matter anymore, y'all. I'm just at a point where I just feel so free with it. So I really do appreciate y'all for tuning in with me, of course. Thank y'all for watching, of course. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, hop in the comments, spread some more motivation and inspiration, and it all will work out in the end. Love you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next video.